Hi, and today we're in the garage because we're gonna do a tubeless conversion. So stay tuned for that. For us to do a conversion, we're gonna need tubeless tires, one for each rim. We will need tubeless sealant, tubeless rim tape, these tire levers, a floor pump or a compressor if you can manage, and you'll need some valves for the rims. Now sometimes you'll be able to buy a tubeless conversion kit. This one is from Ryder. In the box you have tubeless sealant, you have some rim tape, and then some tubeless Presto valves. If you buy one of these kits, it will probably work you out a little cheaper. So I definitely recommend it. Okay, so we're gonna need to remove the wheel.
Firstly, I need to get rid of all the air currently in the inner tube so I can remove the non-tubeless setup. Then you can undo the lock nut of the valve and pull out the tube, following with pulling off the tire.
Now if you're doing this for the first time, you're gonna see like a little protective insulation here on your rim. This is loose, so you're gonna have to remove this before you can put the tape on. Yeah.
Properly clean the inside of the rim for the tape to easily stick onto.
Inspect the rim for burrs, because this will probably puncture the tape and it won't seal properly. Okay, so we're going to find the hole where the valve is going to go through, and then we're going to go 3 screws and start taping from there.
3 spoke nipples from the hole and then tape towards the direction of the hole. As you stick the tape on, make sure to get rid of air bubbles and stick it on nice and firm. When I'm done with the rim tape, I overlap the valve by another 3 spoke nipples. Try not to rip it off. I cut it with a pair of scissors to prevent any pulling force on the tape. After taping, just do a quick inspection to see if you did a good job.
Now we have to puncture a hole. I'm going to use a screw where the valve is going to go. Just get it going. What's cool about these valves is they have a O-ring for extra help with the sealing. Screw in this inner valve core and force it through the hole. So it's in, just screw the nut on. Nice and tight. This is where most of the leaks are, usually.
Finally, it's time to fit the tire. Usually when you buy a tubeless ready tire, they come neatly folded like you see here. It's your job to get it looking like a regular tire before putting it onto the rim. Something that I've seen the professionals do is to line up the brand name with the valve, so I tried to do this the best I can.
Leave the small bit open for the sealant.
Shake any bottle of tubeless sealant very well before adding it to the tire.
This bottle contains 200 ml of sealant, and they recommend for this wheel size we're gonna have to apply 100 ml per wheel. So we're just gonna go ahead and do that. We are on the 100 ml mark, so we added 100 ml to this wheel. We're just gonna turn the wheel so that the sealant is here by the sealed part. And now for the most difficult part, to put this bead over the rim, this little bit. Oh, that didn't take too much effort. We're gonna see if the floor pump will be sufficient. Okay, if not, compressor. Before getting the compressor out, it helps to put some soapy water around the rim. So that didn't go too well. I couldn't get the tire to seat to the rim, which might mean that I need to add some rim tape. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and we'll try again. Sweet. Now to get the tire on. Proof is in the pudding.
That popping noise, that's a good thing. It's the sound of the bead popping into place. Once the popping stops, you should be good, but I increased the pressure to about 2.5 bar or about 36 psi.
So now after you put the pressure into the wheel, it is a good idea just to bounce it around for quite a bit. That just helps to get the sealant into all the little places that can still leak air. The best idea is also to put it onto your bike and go and ride, and that will also seal it the best. So once again, I learned something new. I battled to get the tire to seat the first time. So if you're having trouble seating your tire to the rim, it might be a good idea to add more rim tape. At the end of the day, the quality of the tubeless setup is highly dependent on the preparation you did with the rim and the tape job. So once again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you took something out of it, and I'll see you in the next one. Oei, nou! Kijk eens, Karl! Zie je niet van mij?